Alright. I have made an error. That
Cool.
error being I was going to be like, I'm going to start early. Oh. Never mind.
Never mind.
I was saying I had made an error. And that error being, I'm going to start early. And then I realized, I'm in the part of the MSQ where I'm waiting for my friends to join me in a quest.
Uh-huh.
So I was just like, I'm going to be waiting.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end. I mean, we're still waiting on Taka to get here. So until then, I'm going to go and do my gold saucer stuff.
That's a good idea.
Yeah!
Huh?
Ho ho!
On my main, I hit level 90 on Sage.
Yeah, you told us.
Yeah.
You got a
So
problem.
one of my friends in my one of the people in my FC, Brent Hilder, in fact, I told them that I was going to start Blue Mage, start fooling around with Blue Mage, and they were just like, "All right, cool. I'm going to get you to level 50 in 10 minutes." Okay. So we went and did that thing, and then they were just like, "Okay, cool. I'm going to get you some spells. We have to start with the important one first." All right, let's go to the important one. It was self-destruct.
That is
It
the
was
important one.
self-destruct. Uh-huh.
Three absolute bums.
What?
Mini Cacpot. Three absolute stinkers.
Well, we're waiting for Taka.
Yo.
You want to help me run Labyrinth of the Ancients so that I can get a pair of shoes.
I guess? I mean, we'd be using a different save slot than the one we're using with Taka, right?
That is, I'm not talking about Palace of the Dead. I'm talking about the first raid in the Crystal Tower series, Labyrinth of the Ancients.
Oh, Labyrinth of the Ancients. Okay, sure.
Uh-huh. Ram, you were a silly sausage
I
there
heard
for a second.
Labyrinth and Dead, and I assume
There was no dead, there was ancients. Thank you. I'm also going to quickly do my cactopod.
Shit for that. Shit for that. Oh, I got a fourth prize.
On the jumbo?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice. Damn. Don't you love it when you get a 1, 2, 4? Like it's teasing you.
Right? Oh, I know that some stupid idiot types in very personal information to that cactpot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 100%.
And streams it while they do it.
Probably. I mean, that one's a little less likely. But probably.
Someone must.
I just hit the random button every time.
Same. I was gonna make the, oh no, my bank account is one of the random numbers came up, but I was like, some idiot out there might try it. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't
and
even
then
want
get
them
some random person's bank account.
I don't even want them to try.
Yeah.
You in Gold Saucer?
Yeah. I'm actually coming up near the Jumbo Cactopot right now because I
Oh.
thought that's where you were.
I went the other way. I'm back at the middle.
Oh, okay. Let me come back to the middle. Jump over the edge. My ankles. Are you wanting to do this as summoner? Gotta pick one, bruh.
Yes. Okay, bye.
I did click to make it so that we could join in progress.
Okay. What's up? What are you? You're a samurai.
This dance is even cooler when you have the katana flailing around on your hip.
True.
I need the shoes for this outfit. The shoes. How much MGP do I have right now? Not enough. I need, I believe, 240,000 to get what I want.
Okay.
Oh, that's a barely dressed lady over there.
What? Oh.
Took you a moment. I was just looking around and I was just like, okay, yeah, there's some outfits, there's some outfits, there's some outfits. Flash of pale skin with black ribbons.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
There's some outfits. There's some outfits. I wish there were some outfits. There's some outfits.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned something about myself recently.
Is this something you want to admit on stream?
That's a good question. Maybe I reconsider that statement. Because you remember the trend that went around last year of people going online and saying, like, which fictional characters were their sexual awakenings growing up?
Yes.
I figured out who my romantic awakening was.
I see.
And you know, maybe I don't want to say that on the internet. At least not before, like, there's some degree of success that I'll never have. You know.
Meh.
Oh, hey, look, you had the Queen of Hearts spawn behind you.
I noticed.
Sorry, that's the Queen of
got a
Spades,
nice dress.
black and white. It is a nice dress. I think that's one of the Valentine's Day dresses.
Mm.
Hello.
Hello.
Taka.
Let's
I am
withdraw
caffeinated,
fast.
freshly masturbated, ready to fuck shit.
I'm sorry?
What?
He said he's caffeinated, freshly masturbated, and ready to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Same. Let's go.
Excuse me?
I need to put us in a raid, right?
I am two of these things.
The Whore Eater. Yes.
No, the Lord of the World, the World Eater, hard. Not Whore Eater.
Can you invite Taka to our group? Taka, you're gonna fight us. You're gonna fight with us. What just happened? What? Why did my game just shrink? Hello? That was bizarre. And let me switch back to my
No.
scholar.
What have you done?
I bought 120 more days of playtime.
Okay.
Because still can't use my card for the subscription yet.
Very strange.
Weird.
Even though they're saying, hey, we're fixing it.
They're working on it.
Because I was almost out of time. I had like 7 days left.
Okay.
All I have new. And also, I pre-ordered Dawnfront.
Okay.
Adjust.
Okay.
Please invite me.
Okay.
Please invite.
Pre-ordered a Dawn Trail before I did. Congrats.
Sure did.
Yes, so I have that early access thing now for it.
Yeah, you can play it on June 28th once you get there.
Yeah. But so if I'm not done with Heavensward by then, I'm story skipping the rest of it.
The rest of it?
All of Stormblood, which is probably going to be your favorite section because...
Samurai.
not because of Girabanya, but because of the Steppe and Doma. And you're gonna skip Shadow Eater, where you get to be an absolute edge
The
lord.
bringer of darkness.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. The Horror Eater. It's the only one where the name is in italics. Why? Why is its name in
You
italics?
gotta put respect on the 4 letters name.
You're not gonna say it right once this
Nope.
entire evening, are you?
Refuse. I
So
honestly
this is-
forgot this is what we were doing. I would have named the stream that.
Is this his dungeon he has to do?
Yeah, this is my
It's
quest.
Both of us.
Oh,
Wait, can I
both
do the
have-
quest for this? I think... Isn't there a quest for this?
it's a story quest.
It's a part of the MSQ. You will have
You've
already
already
counted
skipped
as
it.
doing
Oh. Alright, so what's happening?
We're fighting the king of whores.
We're fighting the
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Be careful, it'll try to slip up inside of you.
It's a big thing to do that.
If there's a will, there's a way.
It's not a raccoon. It cannot fit inside of the elasticity of a human anus.
Why is that a statistic that you seem to know?
It was a meme.
Man, we're having a great start so far.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if we get past this cutscene and the fight's half done. I'll be real pissed.
They
I mean,
can't-
I'm standing... Oh, I didn't... I had this cutscene. Fun.
They can't go through the they can't go through the fight without us, right?
No, it's a trial. They can't. You're right.
Yeah, it's a trial. Plus, I'm the healer, one of 2.
They physically cannot enter until everyone's done with cutscenes.
Did they just leave us? Did they detach rope and leave us?
Yeah. If you remember, we are on a specially constructed barge, the only boat that can possibly survive in an ocean controlled by Leviathan. We are on a really big boat that is built on a bed of corrupted crystals.
Hey, question.
Answer.
Yeah.
Can I lick him?
Yes.
If you're a blue mage, yes.
I'm gonna lick him.
Blue mage gets an ability very early on that lets them lick people.
My inner cat has kicked in. I see a giant fish. I must lick.
There are some fun mechanics in this that you might figure out the hard way.
Yeah?
I can only hope. Look for... you know, I'm gonna respect the first run.
Whoa!
I'm good. I'm guessing I should probably attack the tail.
Probably.
For
Oh.
you, it... No, Taka.
No?
For reasons, you definitely want to attack the head.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Sahagan.
One might, in a strange scenario, suggest
okay.
that you both look at the status effects that are on Leviathan and its tail.
I was a bit busy trying to keep people alive as this white mage does nothing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Reflecting damage dealt by magic. Oh, fuck. Does that include dots?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Watch out for the bubbles.
If they had not activated that, this would have wiped us. It did wipe
It
us.
did
They
wipe
didn't
us.
activate it soon enough. Oh my god, there's one tank left.
What happened?
So, he
Fantastic.
basically activates all of the ocean and tidal waves across the bow.
Oh.
There's a lever at the far end of the barge that you have to pull, and if you don't pull it, he party wipes. If you don't pull it in time, he party wipes. So I've respected the first run. The head reflects ranged attacks, ranged damage.
The tank wasn't able to kill himself.
Yeah, this is an extreme. In extreme, Leviathan can rip the guardrails off, so you can fall off. Yeah, the head reflects all damage from ranged attacks, meaning like dancers and bards. The tail reflects all damage from magic attacks, including Taka's Reaper ranged attack. Not Reaper ranged, including the magical damage that Taka deals with some of his melee attacks.
Yeah.
Reapers can absolutely wreck themselves fighting Leviathan.
So I should just never be targeting the tail.
Exactly. What?
Someone is just taking non-stop damage, and they shouldn't be.
That's because they were being targeted by the Sahagin. Now we need to kill the Gyre Spumes. And each time one of them goes down, it causes an AoE that affects fucking everybody. Now I'm gonna stand over here by the elemental converter. Wait for that. Go. They're right, I do need to tank the tail. That's my bad.
Oh god, his music finally started up.
He likes himself some AoEs. Because we're, in
his domain. That was it?
Yeah, we skipped one of his phases. We dealt so much damage that we skipped one of his phases.
I didn't think that was possible.
He's supposed to do the tidal wave twice.
I really should have locked on to him at some point.
That was really good.
There's not even a chest here.
No, you don't get anything from Leviathan until you do Leviathan Extreme.
What the fuck? Oh, well.
That's okay, Leviathan Extreme feels like what it should have been from the start.
Huh.
Yay!
Where the heck do I go now?
Linsa Lomensa, go talk to Merwib.
You go and speak to Merwib.
I'm gonna ride your cash.
Should I deafen Taka?
I'm nowhere near starting my MSQ stuff yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's the delivery move.
Mogul.
I went to the wrong place.
What?
I went to the aft castle instead of going to where I needed to go.
Xanthal.
I got a new pet.
Oh, what was it?
Since I pre-ordered Dawn Trail, it gives you the main character from Final Fantasy IX.
It's voice acted. I'm gonna deafen.
Till sea swallows all, and swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
So I see we picked up a
It
street
would
rat.
seem there
and
is
moved
more
on.
to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Nope, nope, still cutscene.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Yashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagins' reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Okay.
Okay.
So, rogues did not exist in the ARR.
Did they not?
No, if this is implying what I think it is, either that or they had no, like, class up like everyone else did. Like, ninja didn't exist yet. Or something. Because the whole point of Thancred holding off his weaponry and Ygiri spreading her knowledge is because those classes didn't exist yet.
Possible.
So that's what I'm assuming is going on here. And that's why you can get Rogue at level 10, but not at level 1.
Keep in mind.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that in the ninja quest line
wait.
of ARR... What?
I had turned up volume for the cutscene, but I forgot to turn it back down when you guys started talking, so that was probably very loud.
Okay. So Ninja's ARR quest line does not include a single Aura. So.
Yeah?
Maybe it came out in Heavensward? I don't know.
Where am I headed to?
Is that somebody I know?
Yaguri's off to meet the fraternity of Rogue.
I don't remember who this person is.
Oh man, is everything gonna be voiced now?
A lot of it. You're gonna have more and more stuff voiced as you get further into the game.
Oh my gosh. Hello, inconspicuous man and shadowy woman. Have you seen a woman dressed entirely in dark blue? Got business with me, venturer? So the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. It's been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what's with all the doe-eyed wenches about? I expect he's got his hands full. Ah, and you must be the fair Easterner that Merwib says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. I'm Migiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa is a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you've developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of the shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strengths lie. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what the seven hells are we waiting for? You come with us, you giddy what's it? We can get acquainted more in private surroundings. That didn't come out right, did it? Master Ram, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorza. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Derp, 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 derp. Hello again, Taka.
Well,
Much and more.
talk about.
Huh?
Sorry, talk about a long cutscene. Holy crap!
Yeah. Much and more has occurred since first I beheld Eorza from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I've not envisaged being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you ere long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilla, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. To Mordona! Away!
Away!
I should probably change clothes.
Why?
In case I suddenly have to fight something for whatever goddamn reason. I don't want to be a healer.
Be the healer fighting things.
I've done that the entirety of ARR. Fuck that.
But you're way stronger now. What could possibly go wrong?
I still deal 0 damage to an enemy equal to my level. The hell is Hosen? Oh, that's right, Hosen. I know Hosen. Oh, okay.
Hoser.
Oh, Thancred. Some 15 years ago, a mission took me to Ul'dah. 'Twas then that I first chanced to gaze upon your beauty. I was utterly transfixed. I dared not blink, lest I deprive myself of even a split second of your radiance. You do flatter me, dear, and I do believe you've had a bit too much to drink.
More like, did I have enough to drink?
Man.
Hello.
So Thancred was just a street rack that we picked up? Is that what I've learned?
No. Kinda. Thancred found comfort at the bottom of a bottle once upon a time.
I see. Once upon a time, indeed. Oh my God, Minfilla, your office. Nobody's loitering in it.
For once.
It's a miracle.
The members of the Grand Company aren't camping in your office.
I'm reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo, though I cannot well explain the how of it. It would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
The whole island?
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
The hell's the point of that? What?
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Oh! Oh, you pulled that trigger. You pulled that trigger just a second too early. What the fuck?
Man.
What the fuck is going on? What?
No, we say nothing.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it. You'll get there.
Don't worry about it. You'll get there.
What did I just watch?
On your part or my part?
My part. I'm not watching your screen.
Oh, what did you watch, Ram?
It cut to the, the council of Mordona. And, it cut to the, the nice guy who was trying to help us. The one guy that was on our side earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Then just painted him in a super sinister and ominous light. The fuck?
Was it a Lalafell?
It was a Lalafell.
Was it Telegi Adelegi?
I think so.
It was one of the Monetarists.
Yeah.
He wasn't the guy trying to help you. He was the guy trying to exploit the refugees.
Potato, potato.
Oof.
Wow.
What am I looking at here? Gnome, Noct, Gloam, and Auroral earrings. Are any of these even good for me?
No.
Okay, then.
You only get them for glams if you want to.
They all look the same.
Yeah. Eventually you start getting into, like, Noct, Oral, and Gloam armor, which you might want for a glam because they are very interesting looking.
Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. Yeah, a whole fucking island also disappeared. Which, you know, is only like the 3rd story in the last, like, month that I've listened to where that happened. Huh.
Yeah, the island where the Sons of Beldesian are, right?
Yeah, the whole island. Gone.
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 And no one's, like, you know, Minfilla was just like, what do you mean by that? But, I mean, no one seems to question entire island. Gone.
No fucker knows.
Nope.
A magical nuke.
Listen, at least we remember the name of this one.
Yeah.
It wasn't wiped out of history.
No false Hydra shenanigans.
No. No, it avails us not to speculate. Uranger will send word if there are any developments. Until such a time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter. One closer to home. Oh god, please don't tell me it's Garuda. Please, I don't want to fight Garuda. It concerns the etheric fluctuations which we have previously attributed to good King Mughal III. Sorry, the 12th. Long may he reign, and long may he be remembered.
Oh, I still gotta do print the quest for the extreme.
Yeah, good King Mughal Extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I've never done Thorn March Extreme.
We gonna do it today. No, I'm kidding. Not today.
I mean, we can.
We could.
We're gonna do it eventually.
Eventually. I'm trying to progress this MSQ.
Please do. I'm ready.
It's time.
It's time.
And I'm up here like, I'm almost done.
You're almost done with your story, which is a story ahead of us. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. What are you saying about good King Mughal? Is that an insult?
Talking shit on his name?
Bitch.
Talking shit on his name?
May it be remembered?
May it be always remembered. Fondly.
I might remember him slightly.
All of the Mughals in the room just turn to Taka. Glowing red eyes.
They give me a scythe Mog weapon.
Fair enough.
Then I might remember him more.
Yet all is not well in the 12's...
Instead of a scythe, it's a long flail with a Moogle palm.
Damn. All is not well in Twellswood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you be interrupted. Arcilia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What manner of problem? A band of refugees, hailing from Ul'dah this time, are come to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave to the Domans. At present, they are at Seven Heaven, waiting for a formal response. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Asila, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Considering what will happen if you do this, word will spread and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit.
Who is Asila?
Minfilla's actual name, that only her mother calls her.
That only Flamine says.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ram, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Okay, I'll summon Ifrit. You'll what? Oh, I think I misread what you wanted me there for. What do you want me there for? Why do you need me? I'm the muscle. I mean,
Wait,
yes.
oh, your purpose is to defeat Ifrit. Why are you summoning him? Well, to defeat him, obviously.
Yeah, you see, a while ago, around the same time I got the fairy girlfriend, I also learned to invoke the power of the primals. You what?
I'm sorry, what fairy girlfriend?
Oh, come on, we've been over this.
I'm still in shock.
It's around the same time I started dressing like a clown. Yeah, we still need to talk about that.
We can't have the Warrior of Light seen as a clown.
Yes, you can. I mean, have you seen what the pink-haired one wears?
Okay, but she's not the Warrior of Light.
Uh-huh. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilla, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 12 be praised, it is you! We're ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task, and we'll see it done! Pray, calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation. I beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one what got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man, not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner as his palms any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend
What rich bastards do.
I don't pretend to be clever. But even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. Our only question was where. And that's when it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took in them foreigners, didn't you? So surely you'd do the same for us. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it's true that we accept the Doman's petition for aid, that decision was the product of an extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it's not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity, and so it's with great regret that I must deny your request. But we've nowhere else to go! You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word... Tataru, is aught amiss? Ill tidings from Ul'dah, my lady. Alphanut has been wounded. What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. 7 hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Antecedent, please, if you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we got. My lady? We are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? For Alphanod, and find Alphanod, and quickly. If he is in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray, do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ida and Papalima will see to it. Alphan is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Ram! Yes, the Hourglass. I know where that is. Psst. Where's the Hourglass?
The quicksand.
Thank you. To Ul'dah! Away!
I'm pretty sure that the hourglass is the inn attached to the quicksand.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Like 4 or 5 people all not dressed.
Oh, Jesus. I see. What a name to invoke upon seeing 4 or 5 people not dressed.
I mean, hopefully he has enough cloths to cover all of their behinds.
Well, you see, one of them is going to give him one cloth, and he's going to make it into another cloth, and then another cloth, and then another cloth, and another
Alvinid?
cloth.
You look fine.
Come, you must have gathered by now that
Cutscene.
Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Ul'dans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest. Nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
So Alphen is literally just not hurt.
Yeah, that was always like a baffling story point for me.
Tataru's like, he's hurt! He's hurt! I mean, I got scratched, but it wasn't that bad. Tataru is prone to exaggeration, if you haven't picked that up yet.
Also, hi, how's it going?
Hi. I saw you after like a second or two.
Yeah.
It did take me a second. I'm not used to the cat girl anymore. Schrodinger's cat girl.
Why are you not used to the cat girl anymore?
You've been off on an adventure for a while. Like, it's a weird point to see us at the same point in the story.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you around from now on. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, as I told you before... Huh?
I'm up to the next bit of content. So.
Oh, okay. As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur, given the rising tension within the Sultanate. Let's turn that way. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Rubahan has to say upon the matter. Alright.
Name is Raubon.
Look at this man's.
It's a whole man.
Holy shit.
His search comment is, I am feel. I am very feel.
Very nice. I dig it. Does that person have wings?
Yeah, it's a fashion accessory.
Yep, they sure do. Alright. Off to, Chamber of Rule?
Chamber of Rule.
No, that's wrong. Wait, where am I headed?
There.
Oh, it's the Hall of Flames. It's at the other side.
Yeah, you go to the Aetheryte. Ping, ping, ping.
Ting, ting. No, I haven't seen Ganondorf in a bit.
No Ganondorf.
Yeah.
No Ganondorf.
Ganondorf ain't been here. Ganondorf found a new place of rest.
Oh no.
Maybe he fell off the wagon.
Oh no!
Hello, Ruba. Who the fuck is this? A mind flare. A miniature mind flare. Okay. Hello, Ruban. Now's not a good time, Ram. Our hands are full dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphinaud, you're back on your feet already. You may credit my swift recovery to your Shigurians?
Okay, this is the difficult one.
Uh-huh.
Say it with me.
Uh-huh.
Kai.
Chirurgeons.
Yeah, like you combine the word chiropractor and surgeon. Chirurgeons.
Chirurgeons.
I thought it was chirurgeons for a long time. No, it's chirurgeon.
Credit my swift recovery to your chirurgeons. What a profession. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? Not entirely. We've secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout Thanlan. We've sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but the progress is slow. They're damnably elusive. I can well imagine. Given that the majority of the refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know of the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny that tensions between the Ul'dan citizenry and the refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away, but would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single gil to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg is discontent. This powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have the time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon. The General is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim, without the necessary proof, that these riots were instigated by outside forces, The monetarists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Salutania have been the most outspoken proponents of the refugee aid. Regardless, they'll face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Ram. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries to the settlements? Inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at a request for such information, but I have no doubt you can persuade him with your silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? Yes, silver tongue. Let me make sure it's not shriveled up from disuse. Hello, Sir Swift. You look as though you have something to say, Ram, do you? What you ask is no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your words. What words? I didn't say anything. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. To Lost Hope! Blackbrush Station away! I'm going the wrong way. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Ah, there they are. Good. And what brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well, then you come to the right place. Ah, you mean those refugees. No, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept the situation, and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that. Like the merchant who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. A friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take it to mean that somebody has read my report? The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I am increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicions are correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He'll explain everything. The fuck is Zazawaka?
Zazawaka.
I swear, some of these Lalafels have names like, Jar Jar Binks and his race. Zazawaka, ready?
Dare you. Dare you.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I can't. I won't.
Oh my god. What if that's the reference they're trying to make here? The Lalafell are just the alien race from Star Wars.
No.
I mean, Tataru's name is a reference.
No, what sucks is that, like, half of the Lalafell speak in alliteration, and half of them don't. Specifically ones that aren't in the main quest line. Anytime a Lalafell is on a side quest, they speak in alliterations.
Do they?
Yes. Almost
I hadn't
every
noticed.
time.
And that must be difficult for you.
Yes. That's why I don't do a lot of side quests on stream. Anyway. Ah! Don't hurt me! I'm not one of them!
Hit him anyways.
I beg your pardon? You're not a flame. Ah, I see. If Leofric bid you speak with me, then I take it you've agreed to help? Ah, 12s be prayed for that, because we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under that fanatic's spell, but not I. promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account and taking that which is owed? Ha! A childish fantasy! I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent, and you'll understand why. Even now, he babbles incoherently. So traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I have no doubt that merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does. Behind the tent. What's good? What are you doing? Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw! Huh?
You get to do it, Ram.
I get to do what? Oh, motherfucker. Why don't you run away with me? We escape together, and then you'll be here with me. Be here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay? Why leave me alone? Alright, hold on. Oops. /SOOTHE. Bear! Who are you? What do you want? It's true. I followed the merchant, and may the gods strike me down for my folly.
Okay.
What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had bought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into 2 groups and set us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing, and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting to give no quarter, and... Oh God, the other group. They're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Why is there no background music?
Good question.
I definitely have background music on. Nope. There's just no background music right now. Alright. What? Oh, wait. Oh, fuck, I was supposed to talk to that guy again. Where's the other group?
You gotta find him on the map.
The other refugees are hiding in a cave south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They'll sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deeds themselves. A pox on all the bloody sellswords! They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. If only we had listened to what the merchant's ridiculous... If only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though if they were forced to confront reality, that is... Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one man. Mayhap then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. Okay, now I go.
Now you go.
Come forth, Gulfaxi!
And I'm running and running and running and running.
Running. Are they inside this weird cave system?
Yeah.
Not this one. Even further down. There we are. Seven hells, they found us! Everyone grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. That's your game, is it? Ha! Sorry to disappoint you, lad, but we're more than willing to kill you ourselves! Is this the part where you try and kill me?
Mm-hmm. Emphasis on the try part.
That was sad. Oh.
This is continuing to be sad.
I mean, granted, like, I've got both a carbuncle here and nickel, but I mean, like, still. Come on, guys. Okay, these guys actually take more than one hit. Oh, nope, just that one. They threw in the tank at the end without any DPS to help him. You guys need to work on your strategy.
But that was the strategy.
Oh god, he fell to his ground. Beat him like they were nothing. The Almighty. Thal Almighty. What are we gonna do now? Who? Terrified? Oh. Okay. Let's go back to that one guy.
I'm making my own shortcuts.
Do they involve explosives?
No, it's called jumping. See a cliff where your quest is? Jump.
But what if it's at the top of the cliff?
You jump.
Higher. Yeah, jump higher.
Skyrim.
Hmm.
Skyrim your way up.
You've returned! Did you find my brethren? What are the twins? What happened? I see.
They're dead.
Well, you had no choice. Better than a handful of them be taking a beating from the likes of you than a lot get butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? What merchant? Huh? But where else would he be unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others? The merchant wished to approach the refugees in Stone's Throw, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in the pursuit of a futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him! Convince him to cease his mad quest! It will surely lead us to ruin. Am I headed? Oh. What? Yeah, okay. Boop. To Stone's Throw, which is in the same location, just on the other side of the map. About to be voiced. Yep. Oh, nope. Never mind. Have you seen my parents? Describe them. Help. Where were they last? They told me to stay here with the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They left with a man from Uldar. The man said they were going to change everything. Make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry, I got scared. Say, mister, are you looking for someone? someone stirring up trouble. You mean the man who left with my parents? But I don't know where he... Wait, look! Over there! I think that's him! Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? You! He's getting away! Go get him, mister! You got it. Wait, fuck, where'd he go? Wait, shit.
Chasing down idiots and chasing down idiots and beating them to justice. That's my specialization.
True. Especially considering the echo shows me exactly where they're hiding behind the slumber mill.
Yeah, right.
Poke, poke. Hi. You again! Why are you pursuing me? You know, innocent people don't run. Sedation? Sedition?
Sedition.
Sedition? Treason? Revolution? That's preposterous. Who's filled your head with these lies? Refugees? The selfsame refugees who terrorized the streets of Uldar? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your accusations. None!
Well, you see, I have this evidence, and this evidence, and this evidence.
No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. Yeah? For the sake of argument, let's say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't think I'll give a Kiran's ass about politics. It was business, only business.
Ah, so he did do it. Up with his hands.
I don't know why you're looking around like there's nobody here. We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. Alright then. Oh shit! Well... Shit! And I'm not a cleric right now! What's all this commotion? Seven hells! Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close! Man, if only I knew Revivify. Ugh. If only I could resurrect somebody. If only
But it's not whether you can, it's whether you should.
Why shouldn't I? Explain. Go ahead. Why should I not?
Something balance of nature.
No! Somebody attempted to kill somebody who was going to solve a lot of problems. I can stop that somebody from dying. Why would I not?
Balance of nature.
I'm not a white mage. I'm a scholar. Try again.
Try again later.
That's what I thought.
Why is it giving me an item I can't even use?
What's the item?
It's a shield.
Yeah. Try and tell
you
you to
what
be
I told
paladin.
Ram.
What?
Good question. Next question.
Indeed. Ask again later. Hold, adventurer. I would know more of your relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death. Yeah, sure, you see. This man was responsible for the recent riots. Mayhap we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude. In any case, it's obvious you're not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigations, Scion. Oh, good, I'm recognized. Well, shit. What now?
What now? I'm famous.
No, I mean, two totally separate things. Cool, I'm recognized. Shit, my lead is dead.
What now?
What do? Please tell me it's not going to have me search for 2 other leads that will both also die.
No, they wouldn't do that.
Would they not?
I don't remember.
What news, Ram? Where's the merchant? Dead. Murdered!
Dead.
Damn it all to the 7th hell! He was not simply murdered, Ram. He was silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. Cool. What next? The Flame General left word that you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you returned. He wishes to discuss your recent discoveries as well as the results of our own investigation. Master Alphanid has already been informed and should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew.
Oh my god, I'm leading the charge!
Charge! Sup, Alphanid? Excellent work, Ram. The information you brought us helped me persuade General Rubahan to call this meeting. Mayhap now we can discuss matters openly and honestly. We are going to be dismissed for having no evidence. You know this, right? Probably. But we'll at least get some of them thinking. We've been expecting you, sir. Please, proceed inside.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room. The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Wow, they gave that up fast.
Teleji Adeleji, but he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield. The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill, a shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Pardon?
An Alagon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Alagon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon, one which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
What was my nod? Wait, what? What was the nod there? Am I chasing after the rat? I should be glad to know the truth, and yet, the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intend to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. Fortunately, you are already well positioned to do so, Lieutenant Hertz. Pray, keep us informed of any developments in Carteneau. Begone, whelp! This is no place for children. Oh? Is that the same girl? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the same girl. I was looking for you, mister. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl? She identified the, before he... So he visited Stone's Throw as well, I see. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? They were not, I am afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Really? You'll help me look, mister? Of course. But first, I must need finish speaking with my friend. He's telling me a secret, you see. No one else is allowed to listen. Mayhap, could you wait for me by the pillar over there? We require but a moment. Okay, mister. I'll be waiting. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Momodi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans, an aether-starved primal. Even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Minfilla is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources, and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for a change. Ram, this is Minfilla. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste. The situation in the Twelveswood has taken a turn for the worst. I'll explain the detail once you arrive. Speak of the devil. The Twelveswood, and the primal threat she spoke of before, has been confirmed. I have received no reports of Ixal activity, which leaves the Sylphs. Go, Ram. You know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent of what, do inform the antecedent that while I'm grateful for her concerns, she needn't fear for my safety. I'm more than capable of protecting myself. Alphanid, you bitch, you were the one who wanted us to take in the, you were the one who wanted us to take in the Domans. Mm-hmm. And yet you're complaining afterwards that we took in the Domans. And now you're complaining that we have limited resources. Mm-hmm. You're the one who's spending money left and right. Mm-hmm. Alphanid, you bitch! Where am I going? To Mordona. Also, I'm amazed that that little orphan girl made it all the way to the steps of the Sultanate before getting stopped. Mm-hmm. Damn, they really need to beef up security.
I mean, have you gotten that far in the Paladin storyline of them being like, yeah, no, nothing like what we used to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. Need say no more.
Hence, fix your shit.
Fix your shit, guys.
The corruption is strong with this one. No, hello, Serpent Herald. Oh, no, wait. You're actually supposed to be here. It's a relief to see you healthy and hale, Ram. The latest news from Ul'dah was most disturbing. Oh, when did you... How did you... But I didn't... Have you been talking with Alphanid? Clearly, the only injury Alphen had suffered was to his ego. Doubtless it will heal ere long. The other scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you're ready to begin, I'll summon them now. Okay. Lord of Levin. Oh, fuck. There's gonna be another voice-acted cutscene, isn't it? Nope. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. So, let me guess. Garuda? Rest assured, I should not have summoned you if it were not urgent. To business, then. I've received most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs have called forth their revered guardian, the primal Ramu. I'm sorry. May have? Then it is not certain. The Elder Seedseer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me, antecedent, but the fact need not contradict. But the fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers. What? Papalimo, English. Garuda, and so on. Oh, thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Ramu is reputed to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the Sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the Touched Ones and their movements? If preparations for summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventuality and did not to prevent it? I told Papalimo. I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilla earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory. They already summoned Ramu once, right after the calamity, but that was because the Garleans came tramping through the forest. And so long as Castrum Orden stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing they have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Eda and I were in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. I didn't read the rest of my sentence. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ul'dah drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. 'Tis like that the Sylphs perceived this panicked migration of yet another invasion, and quicken their efforts to summon their god. I'm put in the mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for a primal's coming. Ishtola, shut the fuck up. We cannot walk on eggshells for every little goddamn thing to prevent gods from showing up and wiping us out. That is hell! Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorza would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. But be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Ram, through your dealings with the Sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramu can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. Fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the Beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can... Let us continue this discussion anon. We must first consult with the nation most afflicted by Ramu's presence. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, Ram. Pray report to Commander Hiiiiiighway at the Adder's Nest as soon as you're able. Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less than amicable. Even in such an event, your fellow scions will, of course, lend you whatever support you require. It's gonna be a whole damn thing. Why do we gotta fight gods? Why do we gotta do it?
Because we're the only people that can.
Responsibility. To New Gridania, away. This is absurd. There's a lot here.
What do you mean, a lot of quests?
There's a lot of things between the end of ARR and the beginning of Heavensward.
Yeah. Yeah. No lie.
Lieutenant Hertz, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever the cause for alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for any eventuality, I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Elder Seedseer, however, would speak with you first. She is of the opinion that your diplomatic, rather than martial, skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray, make your way to Nocha's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to the Lotus Stand. I don't even know why I talked to you, Hiiiiiighway. I was going to go there anyway.
Ram.
Me.
I hate to be a stickler for pronunciation.
What? Who?
His name is Helio. The X is silent because Elizan be French.
Fuck the French.
Exactly. Fuck.
I'm sure they would enjoy that.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. I've said it multiple times in my In Stars in Time playthrough because the person who made it was French.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the French and their naming systems. It don't translate to English. It just don't.
I don't think you realize just how many English words are French.
I know! And that's why we're fucked up! We stole too much of their language. It makes no sense.
Well, you see, we stole their language because for a long, the royal family of Britain, of England, was French. And French was the genteel language. And as people wished to be more like the wealthy and affluent, like the royalty, they started adopting French words.
Oh, Jesus, all of the Scions are here. Okay, cool. Well, I'm here, the God Slayer. Go ahead. Tell me what you need. Is this voice acted? This looks voice acted. Yep.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramu is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the Sylphs, too, have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the Primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other Primals you have encountered,
Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelveswood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations. The Twelveswood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples. You have my thanks. Pray make for little solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelveswood that flinches at its coming. All the lands of Eorzea shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Welcome back.
Hello. Where the fuck am I? Where am I going? Little Solace.
Where the fuck are you?
To the Hawthorne Hut.
Yes, indeed.
So I come, I fight this guy, I go and I deal with the Revolution, and then Heavensward? How many more plot points until Heavensward?
I plead the fifth.
Indeed. Lieutenant Hertz, I was told to expect you. I understand you go to treat... What? I understand you go to treat with the primal Ramuh himself. An unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, that we might ascertain the location of where the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. Are they back yet?
And they're back.
I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. Is it the Spriggan? This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching, and have wisely identified the precise location where the Touched Ones summoned Lord Ramuh. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good man to his fellow Scions? It would be this one's pleasure, Walking One. Please, please come with this one.
Hey, I love the Sylphs.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I like them.
Why am I somewhere deep in the middle of these woods? Yes, Sylphan Stronghold. Great.
Great. Good. So happy.
Great, good, awesome, outstanding, amazing! Sorry, that's a Sonic reference. Where am I supposed to go? Hello, Maxio. Oh, why is everything purple?
Because you're in the Sylph land.
Wise ones.
I'm gonna finish up this raid, and I'll join you for that.
Okay. Wise ones have ventured deep, deep within the Sylph lands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Or, you know, I can fly. You know what would be really cool? Because he's like, is he a god of thunder? No, what is he? He's a lord of levies, right?
Levine lightning.
Okay, so like, it'd be really cool if they were like, you should not fly above these lands while the lord is present, and they forced you to walk this location, or else you get zapped. That would have been really cool.
Okay, you're about to get a cutscene.
This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Drawing too close to Lord Rama, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking One will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, Walking One. I think this is the first time I've actually listened to the music here. So it's actually you! I'm relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded Sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Ishtola's face when one impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Papalymo. Ahem. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and am pleased to say that I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramu was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's aetherite. Come, Ram, the Lord of Levin awaits. I don't want to know the implications of what was going on there.
We will never know.
We will never know.
Who knows exactly what this Sylph said while using your face?
Indeed.
You just hope that it didn't misrepresent your sexuality.
Indeed. What's more surprising to me was that it was aimed at Ishtola, specifically.
The one person you can't stand.
What?
I hate Ishtola. Hate her.
Why?
I hate her.
Why?
She is useless. And acts like she is the biggest, baddest bitch.
She becomes the biggest, baddest bitch.
I mean, I like her.
Oh, hold on. Bye.
Of course.
Nice beard, fucker.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
True.
I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest.
Yes. Still factual.
Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the Sylphs?
Peace talks?
The Gridanians proffer peace? Fair words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed, or light and dark given form when man was born. It would explain much, not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking? Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon thy wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment. Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady. I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramuh, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
I see you bear the Chaos Emerald. The Chaos Emerald I gave unto my children. Fine. You may fight me. This is not what I asked. This is not even close to what I asked for. I did not mean to hit you! Why are you just sitting there? Why are you just an enemy that I can just hit you afterwards? There was just a sylph that was sitting here. I thought it was like an NPC.
Nope.
It was an enemy. It was just sitting here nice and calmly at the entrance, and I just fucked it up. Why?
Good question.
I smacked him with a book, and then Nickel killed it. It was just trying to live its life.
just one if it's
Anyway, what's going on with you guys? Have I unlocked the thing, so can I, like, leave this area now?
I'm fighting
I'm in it.
Thanatos.
And I'm in a big cutscene.
He in a big cutscene.
That's fine. I can wait a little bit.
Yeah. I'm fighting Thanatos, then we have to go fight Behemoth King, then we have to fight
Oh my god, it's those two!
I can go and do some stuff in New Gridania with my group. I should go and send them on another mission. I need to think of more song titles I can use. I'm pretty sure I've already actually used Highway to Heavensward. Maybe like knock knock knocking on Heavensward.
Knock knock knocking on Heaven's wall.
You know the one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I just finished post content.
Heavensward.
Yeah.
Whoops, nope, I didn't want that. I don't want command missions.
Good question.
If I knew I had so little left to go, I would have done it sooner.
Well.
Oh. Sure, let's get another healer in here.
Is there a wiki page to see like the full quest line of
Yeah,
Heavenward?
Google FFXIV MSQ list, and it'll be like the top result. It'll have it all sorted by like which section you're in. Let me ask you a question.
Huh.
Have you plucked eyeballs yet?
Hast thou?
I'm gonna be that vague. Have you plucked eyeballs, Taka?
No.
You haven't finished post Heavensward.
Knock knock knocking on Heavensward.
If you have not yet made it so that someone is no longer a Resident Evil enemy, you're not done with Heavensward.
What a way to describe it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's very accurate.
Do you at least know what I'm talking about, Taka?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm in a raid, and the other DPS on my team are fucking on it today.
Well, that's good.
Okay, so here's the problem.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at the filter, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is more for Mastiff. Because I don't know if it's going to spoil a thing for you.
You don't spoil things for me. I'm just getting into Endwalker. I'm in like the last 15 missions of post SHP. There are 2 separate post Shadowbringers. You do post Shadowbringers and then post Shadowbringers.
Yeah, I saw that. I see that. So there's that. Heavensward of main scenario quest, which I've completed.
You've completed.
Am
there's
I
Dragon
looking?
Song and post Dragon Song.
Yeah, there's Dragon Song main scenario quest, then post Dragon Song main scenario quest.
Mm-hmm. You're not in post Dragon Song yet.
No, I'm still in Dragon Song.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is you've still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm gonna be honest, Dragon Song was fucking lit.
Oh, yeah, it's been great so far.
Yeah,
Something
like Heavensward, real fun.
Something I'm gonna notice is that the more voice-acted cutscenes I get, the less I'm gonna be able to ad-lib. Which means the story's gonna have to actually start getting good.
And it is going to.
It does, and also a lot more stuff is voice acted too.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm not even there yet, and it's starting to happen. Like, every other cutscene is voice acted. But, like, most of my funny moments are me either flubbing something or ad-libbing something. I have a lot less options to do that now. My humor, it's dying.
Guys, why am I off tanking as a DPS?
I don't know.
Because the main tank sucks.
The main tank died to a fucking meteor.
Yeah, so the main tank fucking sucks. There's a lot of people here now. What the fuck?
I don't know where to go right now.
I'm in Limsa Lominsa?
Limsa Lominsa.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here now.
Yeah.
It's bussin'.
It's bussin'.
It's typically pretty bussin'. Some might dare say it be bussin'.
Bussin'. Stop.
And now people just need to start twerking.
Thief.
Where are you now?
I am fighting
Not
Phlegethon.
You're not the one I'm chasing.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Here. Why, do you need me to invite you?
I can't see you. Your name didn't pop up.
Oh, I'm like way down at the far end now.
Oh, left or right?
South? From the crystal, I went west.
I mean, you can invite me probably.
I made a cutscene, hold on. So this is what it looks like with the Dragon Song quest. This won't take me long to get through.
No. Especially if like you find it compelling.
That's a name.
I saw a Lalafell earlier today named I'ma Be a Lion Lady.
Oh yeah, that is the race that's coming next, huh? Oh.
You think you're gonna make an alt?
Doubt?
I might make an alt.
No! Your timing is awful! How dare!
Goddamn. I can hear the sounds of suffering.
My DPS!
I think I'm gonna wrap up this plot point regarding Ramuh, and then I'll probably wrap up stream a little early. Unless it runs late. I have no idea how long Ramuh will take us to do.
Not long. We're not doing extreme.
It's just hard.
Just hard.
Be gone, Satan!
Hello, Ramuh! I can only imagine how awful that sounded, considering the fact that we're in different places because of Discord.
I synced up to you okay.
Okay. Man, this one guy is having a bad day. This one guy just keeps dying through this whole run.
I'm just like, I've gotten up right behind Taka and just started dancing.
Dance, 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 dance.
Dance, dance. I'm just waiting for you and Taka. Are you about to have? Well, it doesn't matter if you have actually, because I can't join. It matters to Mastiff, but not to me. I can't join your quests.
Oh no!
You're really far ahead.
You do be really far ahead.
Don't you have Kingdom Hearts to go and play?
Shush. Let him enjoy his game. Alright, I'm out.
Cool.
I'm still in my cutscene.
He sure is.
So, even though I played 5 hours of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
I only finished the first 4 worlds.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 1's a decently long game.
I forgot how long it is.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't even decided if I'm going to go for the side Keyblades.
By the way, we're dying in Terra's game.
Oh yeah, real bad.
Yeah, I lost power after I was done shooting.
We were wondering.
We were wondering what happened. You never said anything. You never even asked.
See, when my power goes out, my internet goes out, trying to use my phone on data in the area that I'm in.
Didn't work.
I mean, you should know this. I have no signal.
Yeah, no signals. If there's no Wi-Fi, there's no signal.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, I'm in a weird dead zone.
You're also in a flooding area, so you know all this rain that's coming your way this next couple of weeks is gonna be great.
I have flood insurance.
Uh-huh.
I don't have home insurance, but I have flood insurance.
Well, there's that at least. Oh, we're doing this without Taka?
Oh, are we? Oh, sorry. Let me. Hey,
How dare you?
Withdraw. I'm gonna wait
No,
for
it's
Taka.
fine. I'm easily forgotten about.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I didn't even notice you had queued us up.
No.
Ah. In the names of Connor Anderson, fuck you fake ass bitches.
Hey, I'm here. I'm with you. You can't hear or feel me, but I'm behind you at all times.
I'm sorry, that killed me a little bit. You can't feel me.
Nope. He cannot perceive me in any way. But
Like,
I am
I
behind
believe
you
I'm just
always.
telling stories from the past that I didn't see.
Yep.
You're having some echo migraines.
Oh god, what is this clown behind me? Quick, cut it in half.
You're real slow to bring out that weapon. It's
Eh.
Z. The button you're looking for is Z.
Or I can just do this.
I guess. But then you put it away.
Let me know when you're ready.
He's here. He just needs to get an invite.
Oh, is he? Did he just get out the moment that I closed my friends list?
Maybe.
God damn it. That's
When,
exactly what
when
happened.
he said, "Oh God, a clown, cut him in half," he got out of the cutscene.
I thought he said a cloud, and I'm like, I don't know what cutscene that is. But...
No, clown is in me.
Listen, I was looking at the veteran words for getting so many days. You get the Leon outfit.
Yeah.
I might wear the Leon outfit.
I have that outfit. It's a nice coat. I tend to not wear it because it's kind of overused, but still.
Maybe I'll save that for my big lion lady.
A big old lion later. You want to talk about a name? That person's name was Kirara Kirigiri. There's a lot of R's in one name.
Listen,
Sorry,
I think.
Go ahead.
I figured how I think the one of the ways I'm gonna die is that I see a mountain lion or a bobcat. I go, ooh, kitty.
It's one of the ways you're going to die.
Is the one of the ways I'm gonna die.
He does have 9 lives.
He says that with such certainty. I'm going to find a big cat and attempt to pet it.
Yep.
You know what? You might be the 1 in 9,000 that is successful.
And I just come home with the bobcat.
No.
Comes home with a puma.
You pet it and then you walk away, thankful that you still have your life, and then just maybe you'll survive.
And then I'm gonna put on Discord, hey guys, look at my new pet.
No!
It's a whole ass cougar.
Taka, those kill people!
It's not
I
killing
kill
me.
people.
I kill people, and this one's purring.
It's purring because it's found a lot of food.
But no, watch with the laser pointer. Eh.
It's wrecking your whole house.
Here, laser pointer puts a goddamn hole in the wall. See? It's friendly.
What happened to our daughter?
Which one? I'm not talking about the cat. Oh. I don't know, I haven't seen her in a while.
The puma seems happy, though. Fun fact, you can legally own a puma in Florida with the right license.
No!
Yeah. Oh, I knew about that.
I hate this state.
You can legally own a puma in my state, too, with the right license.
I hate most states. Get me out of
Yeah,
America.
you need an exotic license and a big cat license.
Meanwhile, here you just need a dangerous animals permit.
I'm going to Canada.
Good luck. They've got their own fuckery.
Yeah, the whole Canada's on fire right now.
Good luck with Trudeau.
Fair.
I'm going to France, where they actually affect change when the government decides to fuck them.
Is this a recent
Yeah, because the government fucks up.
Oh yeah, they rioted for like 6 months straight because they were going to raise the retirement age by 2 years.
Cool.
When the government decides to fuck them, they actually make shit happen.
Yeah, good for
No,
them.
see what happens when the government fucks up, they bring out the guillotine.
Fun fact: the wealth gap that prompted the French Revolution is smaller than the wealth gap we have in the U.S. today.
Yep. You went the wrong way, old King Louis.
But no, like
and our celebrities have actually begun saying things akin to "let them eat cake."
Like if I actually had to pick a cat to get, I want to get one of the Savannah cats. Have you seen how big they are? They're adorable. They're the size of a medium dog.
Man, we really got in that first time very quickly.
We did. I really like caracals because they got the long legs. They got long legs. Why do they have such long legs? Because they jump.
Jump?
They jump. I think it's like they have one of the more impressive verticals of any cat.
They be jumping.
I'm gonna go to where all those people are really quick. I'm gonna do something funny.
I'm dying. You what? Where you headed?
I'm gonna go to where all those people were before, and I'm gonna do something.
You're gonna do something. Have you taken Blue Mage? Or are you going to self-destruct?
Nope, everybody's getting a buff.
Oh god, no.
Arcade Circle!
Oh, this was mostly NPCs.
Nope, there's a lot of blue names in there.
Oh, okay, I have names turned off. I just kind of assumed.
How dare you?
They've been all standing
Wow.
there for... They've been standing there for a while, okay? Like, listen.
A lot of people AFK there, to be fair. Whole be fair.
Type in chat. This guy called you NPCs.
How dare you? You're doing this to me.
Yeah. I thought you were about to say, how dare you? And I was going to be like, you know that a lot of people would be proud to be NPCs in this game. It's what they're trying to do. They're hanging out.
That's what MMO is for. Hanging out.
It was a really funny thing that I watched was somebody going through Shadowbringers for this first time. And the weird thing about Shadowbringers is apparently the hub in the Shadowbringers area, like the starting town in Shadowbringers, dead. Nobody ever goes to that city, apparently.
Yeah, it's
Really?
I've seen people go through, but it is not as populated.
Not a hangout spot. And there's
not a hangout.
Very few NPCs that actually walk around. So what this big streamer did was he got all of his viewers and he said, okay, everybody, go to the markets while he's in this cutscene now. While his friend was in a cutscene. And,
oh, damn.
He basically made a flash mob.
Oh.
Cool.
Shadowbringers technically has 2 hubs, which is weird. It didn't need 2. But it's got some really cool hangout spots in these 2 locations. If you want to.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll never see him. Well, never say never. Who knows? Maybe Shadowbringers will become part of the free trial eventually.
Alright, here's how we beat him. You ready? Shave the beard.
You can't touch the beard.
Beard man?
Save the moustache and the beard.
No!
Literally sacred beard.
Can't do that to another man's beard? How dare.
Ram is a dwarf cannon.
I am a very tall dwarf.
Oh, you two are in a cutscene on that.
Yes. You've done this before, apparently.
Nope.
He just has it set to skip cutscenes.
Yep.
This cutscene.
It's okay, he just arrives in a bolt of lightning and there's yodeling.
Alright, let's fuck this guy up.
Aka twinsies!
Yeah!
Ah.
Oh. Thunder Spark attack.
Don't forget to pull the full minute of your debuffs on him.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, wait. Oh, we separate? Is that what happened?
Yeah, there are certain conditions under which you kind of want to hit people with that, but you know. Like this. I'm in terror. Hit me with it, Taka. Get me in your zone. You're too late.
I think I got it.
You did not.
I was just a little too late.
Now I'm out.
I've been trying to time my circles with this other guy, but he has not been doing it. Not been playing along.
Not on an extreme, it's not.
Not on extreme.
Oh shit! Kill the Grey Arbiters!
What? Oh.
I didn't notice them until just now.
That's a lot of lightning.
That sounds bad.
The longer you leave these guys, the more damage his AoE coming up does.
Oh, sick. Really need to focus.
Killed one.
Why did neither of those focus? Is it Control S? Control S?
Oh, I'm carried.
Okay, you're about to get hit. It's about to be bad!
Everyone in the zone of safety! That was fine. That was nothing.
Fine. It can be bad, and in extreme, that does not play.
There it is. It's Shift F. I tried doing that earlier and it didn't work.
Thank you for reminding me about that.
What's with this tether? I'm tethered to Ziv.
You guys separate. Get to opposite ends.
And on opposite ends.
Now what?
Maybe I'm wrong and it's that you have to touch. I don't remember. I may have only done Ramu like 2 or 3 times.
Nope, I'm dead.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know what that mechanic is. There's a mechanic there.
Clearly. Oh, we need to get surge protection.
Oh yeah, by walking into the orbs.
Oh, did the healer die?
I don't know. We're going to lead Ramu down before the use of the Grey Arbiters become a problem.
Okay. I was trying to figure out that last mechanic, and I was like, I didn't heal that entire time that I was trying to figure out the mechanic.
If you get his tether,
you go into 3 orbs.
Yeah, you walk into orbs. Did they say that in the chat?
No, it said it in the debuff. Specifically, the debuff for the orb that I accidentally walked into.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And another boss that you get nothing from on hard mode. What the fuck?
All post-ARR bosses are like that, except for Good King Mugglemog. May his name be praised.
Good King Mog.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Assyrians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Oh, we have to go back to Little Solace?
Yeah. Get in the Pillin. We haven't done this in a while.
Pillin?
You trust a person who can't actually see where they're going to fly through a forest, right?
Not in the slightest.
What? Oh, I was going the wrong way. You were right not to trust me. I was about to say, how dare, and then realized I was going the wrong way, so...
The first time we flew this thing, you put me headfirst into a tree. I have the clip to prove it.
I did do that.
No, he didn't.
Taka, I want you to know, you mentioned something earlier about you not running away from ghosts. Again, it was the first thing that comes up when I YouTube your name.
God damn!
I don't know.
It's
Fake
my
news.
clip of you.
It was
AI generated.
By the way, you should put a link to your YouTube channel somewhere on your Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's uploading VODs now. Kind of, sort of, maybe.
Well, they're full streams.
Huh?
They're full streams.
But they were in like 15-minute videos.
Apparently that did not work at all.
Oh, okay then.
So it's the full 5-hour stream.
I mean, that's fine. That's what I do for most of my things anyway.
What the fuck?
Lieutenant Hertz, you've returned. Dare I ask how Ramu received your visits? Challenged you to a test of arms. Is it well then that you have some experience? It is well then that you have some experience in such matters. The peoples of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Lieutenant Hertz. The Elder Seedseer must be informed of your deeds at once. As in now. Go now to the Elder Seedseer. The Elder Seedseer will wish to hear of your expertise firsthand. Exploits. I meant exploits. Pray, return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The Conjurer at Nopic's altar will be expecting you. Farewell, Lieutenant Hertz. Jeez!
There's a group of color-coded Lalafels changing from class to class to class and doing performances while playing as those classes.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
I posted a screenshot of one of their things in the,
I was...
in the Discord.
Whoa!
They're blue mages right now. And, by the way, when I got here, they were doing sit-ups around a campfire. That campfire.
I see. The fuck?
If you notice, they all have the last name Mangler.
Mangler
They're
brothers.
They're related.
Oh god, they're all the same now.
They're all identical now.
I might as well grab the
They
extreme
all
versions.
summoned the same wind-up move.
What is this guy doing in between their things? Stop it.
He's being a dickhead.
Honestly.
I should really stop jumping off stuff.
I'm the Lalafell circle here. Oh my
They
gosh!
all use flamethrower. They're machinists. And somebody's playing Dragon
Somebody's
Force.
playing Dragon Force in the background! I just heard that! I just heard it!
Yeah, they're spamming certain emotes to get certain, like, appearances, certain emotes and certain moves. What are these dickheads doing? Just standing in the middle.
They're fucking jerks.
Listen,
Anyway, Takane Senna.
It's the battle of the classes.
Oh, but this was one of the few performances I can watch without copyright.
But there are the Dragon Force music in the background.
It wasn't loud enough.
Have you seen the advertisements that have been going across YouTube about Dragon Force coming back?
Is it the one where they're performing for Brawl Stars?
I don't know, but 3 of the 5 members are different.
Huh.
One of the guitarists has changed, their bass player has changed, and their singer has changed.
I don't know enough about OG Dragon Force.
OG Dragon Force, I think the guitarists were both Asian guys, I remember. I remember when I was in high school, I thought that they were brothers, and then realized sometime in college, probably right to us. They were just a couple of Asian guys with super long hair. And kind of, for me, one of the most signature about Dragon Force was the singer, who had this super expressive voice. I'm not a big new guy, but I'm wondering what happened that half the band has changed. More than half, 3 out of 5.
Answer The only thing I've seen of Dragon Force recently is that they did a song and performance so that specifically for Brawl Stars, you know, the like mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a character that they made a song for the trailer for. Dragon Force.
Yeah.
Wild. He's a dragon character. It makes sense, but I mean, still, wild pull is Dragon Force. Anyway, this is probably a voice cutscene.
I know one of the Dragon Force guitarists helped Baby Metal with one of their songs and played it.
Sick.
Most glad am I of this.
Yep, I do. Okay, good.
I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? Ramuh made trial of you. I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartanel, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one, yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth. Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Well. And another one bites the dust! Thus ends another daunting mission. I hoped Lord Ramuh could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the Primal's sudden challenge. And it seems that Uranger, too, was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Ram? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Alright, back to the Rising Stones, and I think with that I'm going to end today's session.
Yeah.
Hello, Cat.
Yeah, I'm just probably gonna do this last quest. Like, hey, next we gotta go over here.
Over here.
Did you ever find your boots?
I have not yet found my boots.
Well, 'tis a shame.
And they're market prohibited.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn. Well. Thank you everyone for watching. And I'm going to bed. I'm real tired today.
Yeah. Good night, Ram.
Good night, everybody.
Little Lee.
Little Lee.